Hello everybody, Tsitsipas back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about previewing the semifinals that just will start. Rafa Nadal will play Rafael Opelka first up in just a couple of minutes. I just want to release this video before this semifinal start because I want to do my previews before the matches started, because I cannot see any points before the match starts, because in that case it will not be fair. Before I preview the semifinals that we have ahead of us today, Rafa first against Rafael Opelka, and then Novak Djokovic versus Lorenzo Sonego. What a tennis matches we have seen, especially what a tennis match we have seen these couple of days. The match I'm talking about is Novak Djokovic versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, who has been played in over 2 days. It started yesterday and it was delayed by rain. They stopped the match 2 times, and then they started to play the match for the 3rd time earlier today, where Stefanos Tsitsipas was upset up and a break up. But the Terminator, the Gladiator, the warrior that Novak Djokovic is, he will never surrender. He will never surrender, guys. Who are the biggest tennis warrior of all time? Who are those two? Just tell me, who are those two? Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. These two are the greatest tennis warriors of all time. And they have showed it. They have shown it in so many years, throughout the years that we have followed their careers. And they showed it bloody damn in this Rome tournament. Rafa against Denis Shapovalov a couple of days ago. He was down in the brink. He had the knife under his throat. Down, too much points down. He came back and took down Denis Shapovalov in 3 sets after 3 hours and 27 minutes, like something like that. Novak Djokovic, he didn't want to be any worse than his big rival, and he also came down, and he also came back after. This was a kind of a deja vu match to compare Denis Shapovalov versus Rafael Nadal a couple of days ago with this match, Novak Djokovic versus Stefanos Tsitsipas. It was a kind of a deja vu. The only difference was here, the 2 main difference was here. Novak Djokovic didn't need to save match points like Rafa did against Denis Shapovalov. Novak Djokovic didn't need to win the 3rd set in a tiebreak like Rafa did against Denis Shapovalov. But other than that, these 2 matches had so many similarities, guys. Stefanos Tsitsipas, he started best. He won the 1st set, I believe 6-3. Exactly like Denis also did against Rafa. Stefanos, he started best. He was firing from his racket, especially from his forehand. His forehand is so good. Stefanos Tsitsipas' serve plus forehand game is unbelievable. He does so much damage after serve with his forehand. That is his biggest weapon, Stefanos Tsitsipas, as a tennis player. Serve and immediately winner with his forehand. Serve and immediately winner with his forehand. So, and he did so much damage. You can say he did that for 1 set and a half. For 1 set and a half, he was by far the better player than Novak Djokovic. And he actually, and what was so similar with this match with Rafa Nadal, Denis Shapovalov match, Stefanos Tsitsipas also had break punch opportunities to be a double break up in the 2nd set. Let me think here. In that 3-1 game, in that 5th game, it is the 5th game. It is in that 5th game of the 2nd set when Stefanos was up 3-1 in the lead and Djokovic was serving. He had, what I remember, Stefanos had 2 break punch opportunities. 2 break punch opportunities. Not 2 in the row, but 2 break punch opportunities in a juice game. In that 5th game in the 2nd set. Djokovic, he came up with the goods. The clutch beast that he is. He saved those 2 break punch opportunities in that crucial 5th game in the 2nd set. And he came back, saved that game to 2-3, and then break Stefanos Tsitsipas to 3-all, and then they hold their serve to 5-all, and then In the final game, Novak Djokovic wins 2 straight games and wins the match 7-5. And Djokovic comes through in the end after losing the first set 6-3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because it has been so much tennis throughout in my head these couple of hours. And then Djokovic wins the second set 7-5, and Djokovic wins the third set 7-5. After 3 hours and 16 minutes, he prevails and he is through to the semi-finals, Novak Djokovic, where he will face Lorenzo Sonego. Just a couple of minutes before I go to that preview, big congrats to Novak Djokovic. This was one of his best clay court matches I have seen Novak play in recent years. Novak has not been superior on clay the last couple of years, even though he won Rome, this exactly tournament, 7-8 months ago. But he showed some really fighting spirit. He showed some really great shot tolerance. This match, of course, could have gone either way. If Tsitsipas would have won that, would have converted those crucial one of those 2 break points he had in that 5th game in the second set, and if he would have been a double break up 4-1 and serving in the second set, I think this would have been a game over for Novak Djokovic. I just think that because Stefanos Tsitsipas, maybe he is in the shape of his life, and being double break up in this shape that he is in the second set, I never think Djokovic would have come back. I never think. The same thing with Rafael Nadal a couple of days ago against Denis Shapovalov. If Denis Shapovalov would have been a double break-up in the second set, it would have been game over for Rafael Nadal. But these 2 gladiators, these 2 giants, these 2 terminators, these 2 icons, they never surrender. They never surrender. You have never won the match until you have won the last point. You have never won the bloody freaking match until you have won the last point. And Denis and Stefanos, they didn't won the last point. It was these 2 giants, these 2 icons who won the last point. Rafa against Denis, Novak against Stefanos. What can I say of Stefanos? He did a good match, Stefanos, but in the end of the day, he just did too many unforced errors, and that was cost him the match. I think he did 41 unforced errors all in all, Stefanos Tsitsipas. It is not a big mistake doing that many unforced errors. It is not, because it was a long match, for God's sakes, over 3 hours. So he did 41 unforced errors and 38 winners. So he does 3 more unforced errors than winners. Novak, he does, on the other hand, 42 winners and 35 unforced errors. So Novak does 7 more winners than unforced errors. In the end of the day, Novak was just too solid player, too consistent player, and just too steady player. Stefanos Tsitsipas, he has showed to us, not only this match, but against Rafa in Barcelona too, when he had a match point in that final against Rafa Nadal, but didn't convert. He has showed to us, and he took out Rafa Nadal in a solo open 3-4 months ago after being down, love 2 down, and turned that match around 3-2. And won his first Monte Carlo title, I mean his first Master 1000 title just 5-6 weeks ago in Monte Carlo. He has showed to us that he belongs to the top. He is in the top. He's top 10 tennis player in the world for a reason. But in this match against Novak, he just was slightly. Novak was slightly the better player. He was slightly, even though actually Novak wins 15 more points than Stefanos Tsitsipas. If you look in the entire match, I think Novak won 134 points, and Stefanos Tsitsipas wins 119 points, and that means Novak has won 15 more points than Stefanos Tsitsipas, because Novak was holding his serve easier than Stefanos Tsitsipas. It was many titanic games during this match where Stefanos Tsitsipas was holding his serve. Novak, on the other hand, he was holding his serve much comfortable than Stefanos Tsitsipas. And in the end of the day, Novak Djokovic breaks Stefanos Tsitsipas' serve 6 times, and Stefanos Tsitsipas break Novak Djokovic's serve 5 times. So it was a close battle, even though Novak wins 15 more points than Stefanos Tsitsipas. But you know guys, what tennis is about. When tennis is all about who wins the most important points. It doesn't matter who wins most points, even though Novak won 15 more points than Stefanos Tsitsipas, which is a lot in tennis. But Stefanos Tsitsipas could have easily won this match even though he would have won less points than Novak Djokovic. We have seen this scenario many times before. Just ask Roger Federer. He bloody knows all about this. No, Roger Federer has won many tennis matches in his career where he has lost many tennis matches in his career where he has won more points. And this could have been exactly the same scenario if Tsitsipas would have break Novak Djokovic in that in the second set and would have been up double break. Anyway, Djokovic is through to the semifinals. Rafa Nadal yesterday, he was solid performance from Rafa Nadal, not good performance for Alexander Sasha Zverev, especially in the first set. Zverev was horrible in the first set, my friends. Was down, love 4 down in the first set. Then he started to play a little better, and he broke Rafa's serve for the first and only time in the entire match, actually, in that first set. But it was more or less a gift from Rafa Nadal when Zverev got that break in that first set. When he was down, double breakdown in the first set, Zverev, and he took one of the breaks back, but not by him doing great points, but by Rafa Nadal. He gave away that break to Sasha Zverev. So Sasha Zverev did a horrible first set, lost that one 6-3. Then Sasha started to play much better in the second set, started to serve better, started to do much better job on the serve plus points and winning a lot of rallies in the short rallies. But when it comes to the middle rallies and the longest rallies, Rafa Nadal was much better than Sasha Zverev, and you could see that on the stats as well, where Rafa Nadal wins 79% behind his second serves. 79%. Do you know what that means? That means that you have owned your opponent in the longest rallies. You have owned him. 79. That is impeccable. To win that many points behind your second serves, if you compare this, Sasha won only 40% behind his second serve. That means that you have not stand a chance against your opponent on the middle rallies and on the long rallies. On the short rallies, Sasha Zverev actually challenged Rafa Nadal pretty good. He actually won more points behind first serve. Sasha Zverev. He won, I believe Sasha Zverev won 64% behind his first serves, compared that with Rafa Nadal, who won only 58%. But that didn't matter. That didn't matter because Rafa Nadal was superior winning points behind second serves. Rafa Nadal was superior in winning those middle rally points and those long rally points. So that didn't matter that Sasha Zverev won the first serve battle, where Sasha wins 64% behind his first serves and Rafa Nadal wins 58%, because the biggest damage Rafa did against Sasha Zverev in winning point behind second serve. All in all, this looks like a straight set victory for Rafa Nadal, which was 6-3, 6-4. But if you look all the points counted, actually Rafa wins only 3 more points than Sasha Zverev. Rafa wins 41 points, Sasha Zverev wins 38 points. So it is not that straightforward like the numbers are telling. Trust me, guys. Sasha had 10 breakpoint opportunities. He converts only in 1 of them. 8 in the second set he has. 2 in the first set he has. In the first set, he converted 1 of those 2. In the second set, he had 8 breakpoint opportunities. Sasha Zverev, he converted in 0 of them. 0 of them he didn't convert. So, Rafa Nadal, he had 6 breakpoint opportunities. 3 in the first set, converted in 2 of them. 3 in the second set, converted in 1 of them. So, Sasha is creating more breakpoint opportunities, but he converts in only 1 of 10 of those breakpoint opportunities. Rafa Nadal, he created 6 breakpoint opportunities, 3 in the first set, 3 in the second set. He converts in 3 of them. 2 in the first set, 1 in the second set. Bam! Rafa Nadal is the winner, but he was not much better than Sasha Zverev. I swear that to you guys, I saw the match. He was just the better player in the bigger points. If Sasha would have converted, say, 3 or 4 of those 10 breakpoint opportunities, it would maybe have been the different scenario, trust me. And one more thing I want to say. I have all the right to change my picks, because I got a message yesterday from a subscriber, a viewer, Westlife or something like that, his name is. What is the point to changing your predictions if you make one? You know, guys, I can make a preview like I did 1 week ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, and just not do any videos anymore. Do you want me to do like that? Do you want me? Just tell me. If you want me to do like that, I want to do that. I'm gonna do a preview, and I'm not gonna upload anything. Not quarterfinals predictions, not semifinal predictions, not finals predictions, anything like some other YouTubers are doing. I make predictions during the week, how I see the matches. And how I see the matches, I call them. I have all the right. I changed my pick between Rafa Nadal and Alexander Zverev. 1 week ago, I said Zverev will beat Nadal. I changed it. I was wrong. I had Tsitsipas beating Novak Djokovic 1 week ago when I did my preview before Rome started. I changed my prediction yesterday, 2 days ago. I changed my prediction. Then I said Novak would defeat Tsitsipas. I was wrong in changing the prediction about Nadal. I was wrong about changing the prediction about the Nadal-Zverev match. I was right about changing the prediction about Djokovic and Tsitsipas match. So I have all the right to change my prediction, for God's sakes. Alright guys, before this video gets brutal long, because I want to see Rafa Nadal play Railo Pelka, we go forward to the semifinals matches that we have had later today. First one, this is between Rafa Nadal and Railo Pelka. They have never faced each other. This one for me is an easy one. Railo Pelka's chance is only making a lot of services like he did against Delbonis, where he won in straight sets, did 18 aces. And even if he does 18 aces or 20 or more than 20 against Nadal, it will not be enough. Rafa Nadal is not Delbonis. Rafa Nadal, Railo Pelka's chance is just finishing off points under 4 shots. 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch. Serve winner, serve winner. If the rally goes over 3 or 4 shots, Railo Pelka is toast. So that's why I don't think Railo Pelka will stand a chance in this match. Rafa will take down Railo Pelka in straight sets, and I actually don't believe it will not even be any tiebreaks. I feel Rafa will win 6-3 or 6-4 or 6-4 or 7-5. I don't think any of these 2 sets will be tiebreaks, because Rafa Nadal will break Railo Pelka's serve before tiebreak. Maybe I will be wrong. Maybe I will be wrong. Let's see. I have been wrong many times before in my life. I'm not always right, far miles away from that. But I don't think Railo Pelka will stand a chance against Rafa Nadal. Rafa Nadal is just, man, he doesn't need any presentation. Rafa Nadal, Railo Pelka has only a serve and forehand. He doesn't have the backhand. He doesn't move great. He doesn't have the greatest returns. He doesn't have the best shot tolerance. I can't see how the only way Railo Pelka can win against Nadal is if he takes the both 2 sets to tiebreaks, and then in tiebreaks everything can happen. That is the only way I can see Railo Pelka win. But even that, even if it gets to tiebreak, Rafa Nadal on clay is just, you don't beat him easy. For God's sake, Denis Shapovalov did his match of his life. I've never seen Denis Shapovalov do a better match than he did against Rafa a couple of days ago. Despite that, he didn't win. Despite that, he didn't win. Rafa Nadal is not as good as he was 10 years ago. He is not. But he's still the best player on clay. He's still the best player on clay. You need to perform one of your best performances on this surface to take him down. And he will not give the victory away to you. In Madrid, when he lost against Zverev, he did a weak performance. But the conditions also doesn't favor him there. It is fast conditions, it is bouncing, high altitude. It is easier for you holding serve, like Zverev hold his serve much easier against Nadal 1 week ago in Madrid, where Rafa breaks Zverev's serve only 1 time in that Madrid match. But yesterday, Rafa breaks Zverev's serve 3 times. So these slower conditions help Rafa Nadal. It is even harder hitting through him. It is even harder holding your serve, because he has more time to protect his baseline. He has more time to just throw everything back at you. It is just much harder doing winners on this slow surface like it is on Rome, and obviously like it will be in French Open. So Rafa takes down Railo Pelka in straight sets. Then the other semi-final will be between Novak Djokovic versus Lorenzo Sonego. They have faced each other 1 time before, and we all know it was last year in Austria, in that small tournament where Lorenzo Sonego won 6-2, 6-1. But that match can be discussed if Djokovic was very, very motivated to win that match. I don't think Djokovic maybe tanked that match, but Djokovic was just there to win 2 matches, just to secure his ending world number 1, which he did. Won 2 matches before that quarterfinal. And Lorenzo Sonego took him out 6-2, 6-1. But I'm impressed from Lorenzo Sonego's level. He took out Dominic Thiem in 3 sets, and he took out Andre Rublev in 3 sets. I'm not shocked at all that he took out Andre Rublev. Lorenzo Sonego, I don't know where this dude has been, because he's not super young, you know, he's 26 years old. Where has this dude been when he was 21, 22, 23 years old? Where has he been? Because he has a big game, big forehand, big serve, moves really good to be a big guy, solid backhand, good shot tolerance, physically strong. He doesn't, again, the match, I didn't see the match with Rublev, because I saw the Djokovic-Tsitsipas match. I saw the Sonego against Thiem. He didn't look tired at all against Thiem. Thiem was the player who was breathing heavily and who was looking tired in the quarterfinal match. In that 4th round match, and call it what you want, between Sonego and Thiem. Sonego didn't look tired at all against Thiem, and I haven't seen the match against Rublev, but he won after losing the first set 6-3. I believe he lost the first set against Rublev, won the second 6-4, won the third 6-4 as well. I believe 6-4. I believe he won the third 6-4, 7-5. I don't remember exactly, something like that. Anyway, in any case, Sonego defeated Rublev in 3 sets. Sonego will not be an easy task for Djokovic. I really don't believe so. Because Djokovic, he's a warrior. He's a fighter. He never surrenders. But he has difficulties hitting through players on clay. He doesn't have that firepower on forehand like Nadal has, like Tsitsipas has, like Thiem has, like Sonego has. He did 42 winners for sure against Tsitsipas. But Djokovic, he does those winners when the balls are really short. He doesn't do many winners, Djokovic, back from back of the court, because he doesn't generate that power. Djokovic doesn't have easy time hitting through players on clay. So I don't think Djokovic will have easy time against Lorenzo Sonego. This second semi-final for me is tougher to call than the first one. The first one, I just give Rafa Nadal 90%, 95% winning chances, 95%, and 5% to Raul Pelka. I will be shocked if Raul Pelka takes Rafa Nadal out. I will be shocked. I swear it to you guys. I will be shocked. I just can't see how Raul Pelka will take Rafa Nadal out. The second semi-final, it is a more open affair. I will not be shocked if Sonego takes out Djokovic. I will not even be surprised. Sonego is a really good clay court player. He has won 2 titles in his career. One of them has been on clay. He has defeated Novak Djokovic before, 7 months ago in that quarterfinal in Austria, but that doesn't mean much, because it will be a much more motivated Novak Djokovic in this semi-final. Let's see who will be more tired. Djokovic is 33 years old. Soon 34 years old. Lorenzo Sonego is 26 years old. Lorenzo Sonego will not be tired. I am impressed with his physicality. His physicality is top-notch, Lorenzo Sonego. So he's obviously training a lot. He's doing a lot of physical training. Novak Djokovic is he has also great physicality, but he's older. He's 33, almost 34 years old. Novak Djokovic's physicality it is not as great as it used to be, say, 5 years ago. I've seen Novak Djokovic getting exhausted, especially when he lost against Kachev in that match in Belgrade. Novak was exhausted in the 3rd set. So let's see if Lorenzo Sonego can wear Novak Djokovic down physically. But in the end of the day, Novak Djokovic, he is world number 1 for a reason. He has won this title in Rome 5 times. He has great confidence after winning that tough Terminator battle against Tsitsipas. I think Novak Djokovic will like his chances. He will even love his chances against Sonego. But Novak Djokovic knows that Sonego is deadly dangerous. And Novak Djokovic will need to be firing all his cylinders to take Lorenzo Sonego down, and I think Novak will do that. But I think Novak will do that in 3 sets. Maybe he can do it in straight sets. I will not be surprised if he does it in straight set, but I have a feeling Novak will lose 1 set against Lorenzo Sonego. Sonego is such a good player that I think he will win 1 set from Novak. Can he win 2? He can win 2. I will not be shocked. I swear I will not be shocked. I will not even be surprised. But I just have a feeling that Novak, he wants to play that final on Sunday. He is a 36 times Master 1000 champion for a reason. He is 18 times Grand Slam champion for a reason. He is a world number 1, a record world number 1 in weeks for a reason. I think he will be the more solid player. I think he will be the more consistent player. And I think he will prevail in the end in 3 sets. So I think we will have a final on Sunday between Rafael Nadal versus Novak Djokovic. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace!